Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mike Marvelous. We back at it. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get my CDL, driving these big trucks, just trying to get this money. I ain't really had time to make no video. But, I wanted to just come back and make one, just to, give y'all something. Anybody, like and subscribe, comment, I appreciate it. Any feedback is good feedback, positive or negative. Now we're going to talk about, without a doubt, the most polarizing player in high school basketball right now, Lamelo Ball. Now, people either love Lamelo or hate Lamelo, but the reason a lot of people hate Lamelo is because of LeVar. Lamelo has everything you want as a player. How good is he? Could be the number one pick in the draft good. You don't think it's just because LeVar said it. LeVar not being delusional when he says that shit. Lamelo could be the number one pick in the draft. His brother was the number 2 pick, and I think Lamelo probably going to be better than Lonzo. But let's break it down. Lamelo is about 6'7", 6'8", somewhere around there. He has long arms. He's an elite passer. He has great ball handling skills. He has NBA range. He has a great feel for the game. He can play the passing lanes real well. And he has superstar level potential and superstar appeal. Like when LaMelo goes to a game, people want to see it. He has that star appeal to him. Some guys have it, some guys don't. I don't know if you can build it. I don't know if you're born with it. But some guys just have that it factor where you want to see this guy play. Kyrie Irving has that it factor. Kevin Durant has that it factor. LeBron James has that it factor. A real good player who doesn't have that it factor? Let's just be honest. Tim Duncan didn't have that it factor. Yeah, Tim Duncan was an all-time great, top, 15, some top 10 players. But you didn't break your back to want to go see Tim Duncan play. That's the difference. That's how polarizing LaMelo is. LaMelo is a polarizing player. But some people really question how good LaMelo Ball is. Do they not forget LaMelo Ball was a 5-star recruit before all the shit he been through? And even the shit he been through, let's go through it. One of the best freshmen, probably the best freshman point guard in the country at 13 years old, playing on the best team in the country, balling on people. You know what I'm saying? I think he had 14 points and 7 assists a game. Those aren't huge numbers, but those are huge numbers to be a freshman on varsity for the best team in the league at 5'8". Dude couldn't even dunk at the time. Dude probably couldn't even touch the backboard at the time. But you knew he was going to be something special. And then the next year, putting up 92 points in a single game. And yeah, people say he cherry-picked, but if you actually watch, and there's videos breaking it down, he didn't cherry-pick all those buckets. He cherry-picked probably 20 points. But if you can cherry-pick buckets, shit, why not? Get your buckets. But LaMelo, now he's balling in the Drew League, and everybody got something to say. No matter who Melo goes against, people got something to say. People say he don't play nobody. And I want to address something for all the haters out there. I want to address, people hating on the JBA and Lithuania and, the overseas thing. I want to address on all that. So people want to talk about how, the JBA was just weak competition. I'm like, well, if there's one thing I know about the JBA is that 90 to 95% of those players in the JBA either had college offers or had college experience. There was only 1 or 2 guys who were just sitting at home with no type of offer and just went to play in the JBA. There's only 1 or 2 guys like that. Everybody else could have went somewhere or went somewhere and played basketball. So, you can Google all those guys and you'll find where they went to school at. So it wasn't just some rec league YMCA players. So that's number 1. Number 2, they were all older than him. He's 16. He's going against guys out of high school. He's going against college level players at 16. You know what I'm saying? And then you talking about the little stint with Lithuania. People who go pro early don't always play a lot. That's just natural. Anybody who goes pro early don't play a lot their first year. They don't like giving 15 to 16-year-olds a lot of playing time in Europe. No. LiAngelo, he got playing time. He got a little bit of playing time in Europe, and he was the team's leading scorer and the leading three-point shooter. If you gave LaMelo only played like what, 15 minutes a game? If you give LaMelo 30 minutes a game, then I promise you he would have looked a lot better. And then you went over, and then after the JBA was over, then you go overseas for a tour, going against some pro teams. Everybody asks, why don't they go against the EuroLeague teams? Guess what? They can't. The EuroLeague isn't gonna just play LaMelo. They're not just gonna play some young kids from the US. Why would they? You know, LeVar ain't scared of nobody. The JBA would play anybody, but they can only play who agrees to play them. You know, when LaMelo got into that fight, a lot of the teams that they were agreed to play, they backed off a little bit. But you know, all the teams they played against during that USA tour, except for 4. They had 4 B teams that they played against that were comprised of young guys between 18 and 21. But other than that, they played against the grown men. LaMelo played against grown men. He played against former Division I players. He played against former G League players. He played against former players with, you know, national team experience. You know what I'm saying? What he did as a junior, the competition he faced as a junior was more than he faced in his high school career. Because everybody he played in as a junior either went to college, could have went to college, went pro, or was a pro. You know what I'm saying? That is a hell of a resume. And then as he gets older and he gets a little stronger and his game matures more, you got a guy 6'8" with every skill you want in a point guard. There is no skill that he lacks. And the game now, you want a great point guard. You want a great point guard. The game is guard and forward oriented now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have back to the basket big man dominating the game no more. Nowadays, it's guard and forward oriented. It's perimeter based. LaMelo will be the best out of the 3 Ball brothers. Just because you hate LeVar, don't deny this man's talent. And if you question who he played against, how about you do some research instead of just listening to what the fuck ESPN and YouTube comments tell you? Come on, yo. Motherfuckers want this dude to fail so bad. And I don't know if it's because of LaMelo or if it's because it's his father. Because LaMelo don't hardly say nothing. They call him immature. He's 17. He's not supposed to be super mature yet. So I just be laughing at some of the things people say. But whether you like LeVar or not, you got to acknowledge LaMelo as a legit lottery prospect. A legit lottery. Not sure where he'll go, but he's a legit lottery prospect. And now he's about to go to the NBL with the Illawarra Hawks. And people still going to say something about him. They still going to say, oh, you're not playing no competition. They still going to say that. If LaMelo dominates, then they're going to say he's not playing against competition. If LaMelo struggles, then they're going to say, see, he's not ready for the NBA. It doesn't matter. It's a lose-lose situation for people, for the media. But you know, I know for a fact that next year LaMelo's going to be in the NBA. Hopefully, he'll be with the Pelicans with his brother Lonzo. And hopefully, shit, why not get Jello while you at it? Fuck it. Why not? But you know, y'all who here, I appreciate y'all. You know, like, comment, subscribe. You know, I ain't been here in a while, but I'll try to get some more videos out to y'all. And I'm going to finish the GOAT series too. So, you know, peace.